Week 10 update. Ho ho ho. Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good. Do the liking and subscribing. Make Mrs. Nooch a happy camper today. We're here, 10 weeks into our free-to-play Jabba the Hutt Rush account. And yes, we are still rushing Jabba the Hutt. The goal of the account was to start with this. Obviously, the way that CG's got the game going right now, they want folks to do Jabba, Jedi Master Luke, Galactic Legend Leia, Executor Profundity, all as one big combination rush at the beginning of the game, and that's what we're doing. So we're going to see how quickly we can unlock Jabba. When they changed the rewards, just to keep everybody updated, when they changed over the rewards for the raids to this shop and made Wampa and Hermit Yoda and Rebel Officer Leia Organa that much more farmable, that's when I decided I'm going to start this account free to play, see how long it takes me to get to Jabba. My goal is under a year. We're going to find out. So we're 10 weeks into it. Some really good things happened this week, and Capital Games is giving me a few gifts. So we'll take a look at all that here shortly, but first, before we do anything, let's pull up the update. We're here in week 10. Where are we right now? Now we're at the grind to level 85. It's going to be one level per week, and somewhere toward the end, we'll probably hit 2 levels in a week, but we're at level 78 right now. So if you look at that, it's 7 more levels to hit. We probably got 6 more weeks to hit those 7 levels. We'll see how that goes. So week 10, level 78. We maxed the Ability Materials Challenge. If you watched my video on Sunday, I showed you that, maxing it out. It's really, really important when you hit level 78 to max the Ability Materials Challenge. I'll show it to you again here in a minute so you can get those Zeta mats, 6 a week. You've got to get them out of that Ability Materials Challenge. That's your ship or fleet challenge. Do it by this way. This is covering up my head now. If I move up a little bit, you can't even see my face. And I know nobody wants that, so I'll come back down so you can see the moneymaker, baby. Okay, I've also got my Geo Spy and Geo Soldier Starfighters to 7 stars. Now, first, let's see if can we see this at all? I don't know if it's visible right now. And I'm going to tell you again, I harp on this over and over. It should be the primary goal of your life. Get to level 78 and unlock, excuse me, this max. It's not the max. Actually, it's not max. I said max. It's penultimate. It's just below max, but it's enough. It's enough. At level 78, you start getting 2 Zeta mats 3 times a week out of this challenge, and you've got to get it done. You've got to have the 5-star Executor, 6 other 5-star ships. Go watch the video I made on Sunday, the Ship Ability Materials Challenge. I've got it done. I'm going to be getting a lot of Zeta mats along the way. If you keep looking at my ships, take a look at their top. I've been farming these Geos. My Geo Spy is at 7 stars, level 78. My Geo Soldier is at 7 stars, level 78. My Sunfac is not quite there at 43 out of 100. By the way, I've had a few of you guys tell me in comments that you're getting bad RNG with Sunfac Starfighter. Well, take the RNG out. Yeah, you should farm it here every day. By the way, my refresh just happened, so that's why that's there. I have not been refreshing ship energy. I get 300. I farm Sunfac. I farm Slave 1. I farm Dash Rendar ship. Those are the 3 ships I farm every day. I don't need to refresh to do that. But you can also find you can also find Sunfac ships. Sometimes it shows up here in the Fleet Arena store. When you see it here, you should buy it for 400 of this Fleet Arena tokens. And you'll also find it in the Guild Event store for 400 Get 1 currency. And when you have the Mark 1, the Get 1 currency, you should buy Sunfac ships. So don't let it pass you by. Occasionally shows up here in Galactic War as well. Hey, that said, what are we farming in Galactic War now? We're done with the Geos. I'm not farming Ahsoka Starfighter right now. I am farming Wedge Antilles X-Wing because I'm farming Wedge. I've got to have Wedge and his X-Wing to unlock Jedi Knight Luke, and I need Jedi Knight Luke to get Jabba. So I'm farming Wedge's X-Wing, but I'm also farming Poggle the Lesser. I'm going to fill out my Geos here. You guys know that. Let's talk a little more about the Geos, because when I get to level 83, that is when I'm going to unlock, and that's, honestly, that's 4 or 5 weeks away right now. I'm going to unlock this stage 8. I'm in the wrong place. How did I get there? I was trying to do Cantina battles. Well, I'm clicking on. Okay, level 83 will unlock this stage 7, not 8, 7 right here. 8, it is 8. Nooch can't talk. Okay, when I unlock level 83, that opens up stage 7 where GeoBrute Alpha is. GeoBrute Alpha is the cog in the wheel for your Geonosian team. You need to have GeoBrute Alpha, you need a Zeta on Queen's Will, and boom, you're off and running with your Geo team. So, I have saved up a bunch of crystals. I got 2,000 crystals right now. I'm going to be using those crystals to refresh the Cantina node for a GeoBrute Alpha, so that when I hit level 85, I've got a GeoBrute Alpha with a Queen's Will Zeta. I got a full Geo team. Even a GeoBrute Alpha is only 5 or 6 stars when I get to level 85. That's good enough. It goes on defense. It's going to carry me through the first few rounds of Grand Arena, maybe all the way through Carbonite until I get to Bronzium's next. I can't ever keep it straight. Whenever I get to the next level, then at some point they fade on defense and move them over to offense. So GeoBrute Alpha, I'm gonna hammer on there. But what else do I have to get in Cantina battles? Well, I'm farming Wedge, as I told you right now, and right now Wedge is 137. So I need, let's see, I need to get 150, 240. I need another 100 plus in there. So I'll get there at some point, maybe before I even get to level 83. But then once I get GeoBrute Alpha farmed, I got to come back to tier 7 here. I got to farm Captain Han Solo, I got to farm Aura Singh, and I got to farm Kersantin, all in this tier 7 here. So that's going to be really important for me to get that farming done here for those characters that are required for Jabba. Now, what am I farming every day right now? And how has Capital Games given me a gift? Well, let's take a look at that first. A gift! Woo! Well, right now, Dark Trooper is available on every single light side node. Let me see if they've got it here. They don't. Okay, see how he's a bonus right there? Let me go up to here. Let me go up to here. For a limited time, Dark Trooper's been added to the light side battle nodes as bonus drops. During this event, the drop nodes. So, almost all of my farms are light side. Light side here for General Veers. Light side here for Piet. I don't care about I'll tell you about Gideon in a second. I already told you last week, but it is, I think Jawa's light side. I don't know. Fennec Shand is light side. Urur is light side. These guys are all light side. So every time I farm them, let's do some farming. I'm farming Django light side because that's where my Houndstooth shards are. There you go, 3 bonus Dark Trooper shards. I'm done farming Dark Trooper. I'm done farming Dark Trooper and Moff Gideon. Thank you, Capital Games, for timing that out for me. That's really, really well timed. This is my only really dark side node that I'm aware of right now, and it's farming this to get the TIE Bomber up and running because it's needed for Sith Eternal down the road. It's needed for the Executor down the road, and it's just a great chip to have with your Executrix in general. So, why don't I have to farm Moff Gideon? Because Moff Gideon is in the calendar. Daily login rewards, there's Moff Gideon. So with these and this and this, I'll be able to unlock Moff Gideon at 7 stars as well. So I'm gonna get Dark Trooper and Moff Gideon to 7 stars here in this farm, and I'm never gonna farm them again. That's done. I'm done farming them. I might be able to get Dark Trooper done right here while you guys are watching. I don't think I'm gonna quite get there, but I tell you what, it has been a very nice gift. I'm glad that CG noticed that I was doing this farm for Imperial Troopers and stepped up to give me Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper. I know that's not why, but hey, a guy's got a dream. A girl's got a dream, right? You got to really keep in mind that we're all, egocentric kind of people. We're all have a little bit of that narcissism in us. And if I've got the narcissism in me, I can think that they did it just for me. And don't we all feel that way sometimes anyway? You really can't get away from it. Sometimes you just think, man, they did this just to screw with me. Well, if I can think that about big, broad things happen, and I think that they were done just to screw with me, why can't I think that big, broad things happened and they were done to help me also? And I forgot to farm my ships, so I'm farming all these ships. I'm farming Xanadu Blood right now. There we go with that. I'm not going to do 100 refresh, so I'm done there. So I'm farming Xanadu Blood, and eventually Xanadu Blood and Slave 1 and IG-2000 and Houndstooth will sneak their way into my starting lineup for fleets, but I don't have them there yet. So how am I farming Xanadu Blood? Well, you can't actually, this is kind of annoying. If I click find here, I can't. I got to go find IG-88, so I can't actually find it. So what I've done for Xanadu Blood is I pulled in 8th Brother into my favorites because he's on the same node. Xanadu Blood's on the same node as 8th Brother. And so I go in here to 8th Brother and I farm him. And there's Xanadu Blood. But I'm not going to refresh it to 100, but there it is right there. So that's how I'm farming that. See another light side node there. Everything is light side. Now let me go back over here. I've got some mod energy to spend. I'm going to go farm Wedge. This is what I'm doing right now, folks. This is my farming every day that I'm doing. You haven't seen my daily farming in a while, so I thought I'd show it to you as well today. But I thought I'd also mention, you know, at the beginning, why I'm still farming Jabba, and I'm not changing this account because of the most. I agree. The most recent announcements make Galactic Legend Leia pretty palatable, but the goal of this account was started to farm Jabba. I'm sticking with the account. I'm going to push forward all the way to Jabba to see how long it takes us to get Jabba the Hutt free to play in Galaxy Heroes. And you just can't focus your farms on raids anymore. You can maybe pick one team and farm it for the raid specifically, but since they're going to change raids every 8 to 9 months, it's not going to be great for you to focus on a raid. So anyway, that's what's up with the account. That's where we are. I'm not really farming Anakin much. It doesn't come up very often, but I'm farming these ships because I've got to get these ships to unlock the Millennium Falcon. Again, I need the Millennium Falcon to get Jedi Knight Luke. Jedi Knight Luke requires 4 journeys: CLS, Millennium Falcon, Chewbacca, and 3PO. I got to get all those journeys done, and to get the Millennium Falcon, I need bounty hunters ships. I need the bounty hunters will also get Chewbacca, and then I need there's something else in there I was going to say that was really important, and now it left. You ever do that? You're like, I need this important thing, and then it leaves your brain and never comes back, and then you know what my mom would say? My mom would say, well, it must have been really, really important then. If you forgot it, you know, obviously. My mom is no holds barred. She will punch you right in the face with her words. And there you go. That's the account at 10 weeks. That's where we sit with everything. We got our ships at 7 stars, and hey, I'm still climbing into the top 50. You see right there, I'm 49 in Fleet Arena. That's really important. That's 50 crystals a day I'm getting, and it's a big, big deal. Now, I don't understand why I'm looking at these hyperdrive. Okay, you can see that one right there. That's the Odai. And number 39. This person has actually farmed these ships to 6 stars, but I see so many of these hyperdrive accounts in the top 50, maybe they're newer, that have 5-star ships still across the board. And I think, why aren't you farming your ships? And make your ships better. It'll make it harder for me to climb over you and make it easier for you to hold your spot. So there you go, guys. That is my 10-week update, farming Jabba the Hutt free to play, to see how long we can get him, how long it'll take to unlock Jabba free to play. Again, I'm shooting for under 12 months. I don't know if I'm going to make it. We're going to see how it goes over time. All right, now, I am right now actually farming actual requirements, because now that Skiffguard Lando and Fennec Shand are double drops, I'm farming them every day. I farm Skiffguard, I just did it again, and Fennec every day. So Fennec will actually fit really nicely into my bounty hunter team. I should be one of my bounty hunters along the way that I used to unlock Chewbacca. Maybe even Chrysanthemum will find his way into there too. We'll find out. Anywho, that's what we got, everybody. That's the account. That's what's happening. That's where we are. That's where we stand. We'll be back on week 11 with another update. Maybe I'll have something super more interesting there. This was kind of a, I don't want to say it's a down week, but there was not a lot of super extra awesome special stuff happening this week. So that's where we are. Have a great day. Enjoy week 10. Let me know how your Jabba the Hutt farm is going. And as always, remember, where are we? Nooch too good.